Welcome to the Ruby Tuesday.
Okay, so Ruben from the Ruby Tuesday. I've got Doug Cockle here with me, and you most likely know him as Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher game. Thanks for being here with us again.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Nice to see you again, Ruben.
Challenged a Witcher. Must have had a death wish.
Apart from the story mode, so we've had Soul Calibur, the new Thronebreaker for Gwent, Monster Hunter Worlds. Maybe one day we'll see him in I can say Stranger Things. That would be really interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Some wacky game that he has no right to be in.
Yeah, but Spider-Man.
That would be amazing.
Spider-Man.
That would work as well. I could see it. But if Geralt had to fight or take down some random characters, who do you think would win? So I've got Batman and Superman. Do you think he could take them on? Individually?
Oh, he could definitely take on Batman. Yeah, of course. Who would win is another question. You know, I mean, I kind of think that Batman and Geralt are kind of similar characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They both use, well, Geralt uses magic and potions and things like that to enhance his already formidable power. And Batman is very similar, but he uses technology. So
yeah.
That would be an interesting fight, I think.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah. Superman, I never understand why anybody goes up against Superman, because it's in the name. It's Superman. You know, you can't get more super than Superman. So, you know, unless Geralt had a sword made of kryptonite or something like that, you know.
Right, yeah. A kryptonite potion of some kind.
Because Igni wouldn't work against him. Axie probably wouldn't work. You know, it doesn't matter if it's silver or steel. You know, he's the man of steel, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think Geralt would be hard pressed against Superman.
All right. How about Ryu from Street Fighter?
No, I think Geralt would just wipe the floor with him.
I think so. I mean, the Street Fighter fans are obviously going to go, no ways. He's got all this kind of. No, I was going to do Dragon Ball Z there. Kame. But that's different. Yeah. What do you call his move?
Yeah, well, he's got like, you know, one or two special moves, doesn't he? But he doesn't have, you know, all the things at his disposal that Geralt has. So I think Geralt is he's a different kind of fighter as well.
He is, yeah. He'll fight to win, and he doesn't mind fighting a bit dirty as well.
Yeah, so, yeah, exactly. Ryu kind of sticks to the rules of the Street Fighter world, or at least I imagine he does.
So a bit more real world. I say real world. It's not real at all. Chuck Norris.
Who would win, Chuck Norris or? Well, if you believe in the Chuck Norris lore, then you know, Chuck Norris wins every time. You know.
Yeah, apparently Death wears Chuck Norris pajamas. So.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So here's a tricky one for you: Victor Vran versus Geralt.
Well, again, I think that's two very similar characters in some way.
They are similar, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like with Batman, I think it would be an interesting fight. You know, who knows? But it would be really interesting though to pit Geralt against some of those characters because
absolutely,
you know, and maybe somebody should do that.
Well, Injustice, where Batman and Superman, they kept adding to the roster of characters. So you've even got Hellboy in there now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, so they've added a whole bunch of characters. I totally see Geralt being in there, you know, for some reason he's portaled in, he's grumbling about portals, and then...
Damn portal.
Yeah.
And then he has it out with the Hulk.
Yeah, why not? That'd be worth watching.
Please like and subscribe to Ruby Tuesday.